This is probably one of the craziest things that we've ever done. Alrighty. Change of plans. Got to the airport in Barcelona and I'm getting our boarding passes. And our flight was supposed to be at 11:55 a.m. and it shows that our flight doesn't board until 10 p.m. So I go to the attendant and they tell us that, yeah, by the way, our flight got canceled and this is the next available flight to the city that you're going to. So we freak out. We start looking for other options, for flights to other cities nearby, trains and buses that will get us there. And mind you guys, we're in the like northeastern part of Spain and we need to go to the southwestern part of Spain. And so basically, it's really, really far away. We started looking at alternative flights. There weren't any. And the earliest ones were 8 hours later. If a bus or a train is gonna take like 6 hours anyway, why not take control of the situation, drive there? I looked up how long it would take and it said about 8.5 hours, which is honestly shorter than a bus. So we are driving for 900 kilometers, which is like 600 miles to Sevilla from Barcelona. And I gotta say, this is probably one of the craziest things that we've ever done, or that I've personally ever done. It's actually kind of funny. I was talking to my mom yesterday and we told her that we're flying and she said, oh, why don't you take a train, take the scenic route? Well, Mom, if you're watching this, yeah, we're taking the scenic route now. We're in a tunnel right now, but actually the places that we've been driving by so far, we've been on the road for about like 20 minutes now, have been really beautiful. This is my first time driving in Europe, but it's not that much different than driving in America. And thankfully we have a car that can read speed limit signs and other traffic signs. Very convenient. It's gonna be a fun trip. We should get there around probably 7 p.m. We'll see. We might need to make stops to get some gas or snacks or I don't even know. I guess this has turned into a road trip vlog as opposed to just a quick flight.
It could be a whole episode on its own.
Wedding weekend vlog. Honestly though, like me and Stan have been talking about like wanting to do a road trip for a while. Driving through literally the entirety of Spain.
She stuck with me for 8 hours.
Yeah, it's a nice opportunity to do that.
Subscribe to SmilesPending.
Yes, please subscribe. Honestly, this journey requires it. I'm vlogging this for you guys. Alrighty, finally found a rest stop that is on the highway and not in some obscure corner, and we are armed with snacks to last us hopefully the rest of the way to Sevilla, which probably not because we have another 6 hours and I just got a coffee. We'll see.
One eternity later.
I just drove for 6 hours because it is now 6 p.m. and we got on the road at 12. So I'm finally switching. Now I'm gonna be the passenger princess. Stan can drive me the rest of the way because my back is killing me and I can't wait to just get there. Weird fact, I sometimes listen to music when I'm studying and I like it to be instrumental music. And so a couple of years ago when I was watching Game of Thrones in real time, I heard the song at the end of the season 6 finale. I think it's like my empowerment song. Like I listen to it when I'm trying to like kick ass on an exam and it just makes me feel so powerful, like Cersei probably did when she blew up the Sept. Spoiler alert, sorry if you haven't seen the show. I showed it to Stan and we both now just listen to it to get pumped up. So we're just listening to it in the car.
Driving music.
So we're just listening to it in the car because at this point like delirium is setting in because it's like hour 7 of our 9-hour drive. So we really needed this. Honestly, if you are interested, check it out. It's really good. It's called The Light of the Seven by Ramin Djawadi, who does all the scores for like Westworld and Game of Thrones. So just listen to it. It's a 7-minute song, so it's perfect for studying because it's like a slow like start and then it just like builds. And so I would literally try to complete like problem sets by the end of the song, which is like 7 minutes. So I don't know, if you like studying to music, try it out, see if you like it.
Much later.
It is now 9:30. We're 11 minutes away from our destination. Did miss the welcome drinks for the wedding, but we're here. Oh man, what a day. I fully thought that it was just gonna be like a super quick intro to the vlog, sightseeing around Sevilla. Boy, was I wrong. If you're still here, thank you for following along. Alrighty, you guys. Yesterday was an adventure, but today is our first official day in Sevilla. We are heading to take a tour of Alcazar. Yesterday, obviously, as you guys saw, I was too tired to show you anything that we saw or did, even though it's absolutely beautiful. I'll show you guys around as we kind of get to know the city before all the wedding events kind of get started. Has anyone ever seen baby peacocks? How cute are they? Looking for the Prince of Dorne. Haven't found him yet. For the Martells?
Yes. But they are dead.
It is so pretty, but it is so hot. I'm like slowly roasting in the sun. It's kind of crazy. It's supposed to get a little bit cooler tomorrow, so hopefully. So we just learned about the history of the hotel that the wedding is going to be at tomorrow. And it's actually really interesting because it was built as this place for like foreign dignitaries and like world leaders to stay when there was a World Expo in Spain in the 90s. So it was built in the style of Alcazar. The style is actually called modern, which is like Islamic art mixed with elements of like Christianity, and it's really beautiful. I can't wait to see what everything looks like inside because apparently it's like a really, really fancy hotel, among the 30 best hotels in Europe. So very excited for tomorrow. Vlogging on my phone because it's going to take my camera out, but this is the fanciest elevator I've ever been on. Jeez, it's like I'm in a museum.
Just how important love is to us all.
Wherever you live, I will live. Your people shall be my people.
Can I ask you a very important question?
I do.
I do. The best man can now bring these symbols forward and offer Kristina's ring to the...
How do you feel now that your brother's married?
Really good, ready to drink.
They just took like an hour or 2 hours of photos. And I'm sure
and hungry.
you're exhausted, yeah. We were here at cocktail hour. He was taking photos. The roles are reversed for once.
Hi everyone, welcome to SmilesPending. So we're walking back from the wedding and it's 4:30 in the morning.
We've had a very long but very fun night. Honestly, it was such a beautiful wedding and it was a beautiful ceremony. Again, and Christy, honestly, congratulations. You guys did an amazing job.
If you watch this
all
vlog,
of this.
and if this is your first time visiting this channel, the subscribe button will be right below. I'll tell you this, most blogs give up after 1 o'clock in the morning. Here, 4:30, you know what she said? She was walking down the street, we were having a nice conversation. She was like, no, I have to vlog this. I have to show the people my current situation. And you know what? That's why you should subscribe and get her to like 10,000 followers, subscribers, whatever, YouTube.
Alrighty, so didn't vlog that much yesterday because I wanted to be kind of present and celebrate with everyone, but it's been a rough start this morning and we're headed off to brunch and we're obviously running a little late because we could barely get out of bed, or I could barely get out of bed. So that's where we're heading now. It's like a 5-minute walk from our Airbnb. So it should be really nice. So we just left brunch. It was so nice. The food was amazing. The place was amazing. It's like a private residence. It was a gorgeous garden. Like an excuse to see family members and get to hang out with people before everyone starts to head off their separate ways. Some people are continuing to travel, including us. We will be continuing this vlog series in the next destination. But for now, we have one more full day and then we're leaving to our next place tomorrow morning. Fingers crossed that nothing happens with the flights this time. Anyway, just want to show you guys how beautiful this little square is. This town is just kind of amazing. I didn't expect it to be so pretty and have so much vibrancy. Spain is just like that. It surprised me every time. Just headed off to do some souvenir shopping. We actually had this tradition of wherever we traveled somewhere, we'd get a refrigerator magnet, but we would always have it at like our parents' houses because that's where we lived. Since we've moved in together, we haven't really traveled. I think we went to Paris once, but we didn't actually buy magnets for our place. So we're gonna start a little fridge magnet collection together. I'm not gonna show you my room because it is a mess, but wait for the best part. Gorgeous views of the city. It is sunset right now. And it is 9:57. It gets dark very, very late here. Okay, I know I said I wasn't gonna show you guys my room, but I figured people think that cleaning videos are kind of therapeutic, and my room right now is a disaster zone. Past few days, we've had like non-stop wedding events, and we haven't had time to clean up since. We actually need to like repack our bags, put away the stuff that we needed for the wedding, have the stuff out that we're gonna need for the rest of the week. I'm gonna reorganize a little bit, clean up this mess of a room, and I'll just leave the video running so you guys can see me clean this hot mess up. Still not over how gorgeous these guys look. I mean, look at them. Look at how they sparkle. Surprisingly very comfortable pair, Stuart Weitzman.